All right, if you make a fist with that hand and put it right underneath your elbow there.
That's about right where I did the focus for the all the cameras. That looks pretty good. Even I could probably get that. Well, maybe not. If you're doing your monthly blood draws, this is very familiar to you. Ouch.
You know, I do this for a living, and when I go to have my blood drawn,
Yeah.
they find out I'm a phlebotomist, and they say, "You want to do it yourself?" I says, You know.
Ew, yeah, that would be panic. That would be extraordinarily
Well, I
painful.
don't like needles. You know, so it makes it even worse, you know. Okay, a little poke. Looked like it might have moved on me.
They're getting wise. No, we don't like this. We're out of here.
Yeah. Go ahead and put pressure on that. I am sorry. I haven't done that in a while.
Do you find that the older and the more used the veins, the harder it is?
No. Oh, well, sometimes if they get scar tissue,
Right.
yeah, they'll be a harder to stick. But you see where where it is? It's right over the vein, but we didn't get it.
Right.
See,
Yep.
the veins will move.
They're on to you.
Yes, they
Here
are.
he comes.
Hide quick. And you know what? I think they have eyes. Go ahead and relax it in.
Yeah, that stick felt different. It's almost like I could
There's
feel
some scar tissue there.
it.
Yeah, did you kind of find like it
Some resistance. and then
resistance?
move
Yeah.
Through that.
Yeah, you have a little bit of scar tissue there.
I wouldn't be surprised if I have a lot. I've gotten so many blood draws.
Yeah.
When I go to my local lab, the phlebotomist looks over my veins and kind of figures out which one she wants to use, and then she makes that choice and she varies it, right? She doesn't always go to the same vein every time. Well, when I requested this from EMSI, the people who organize when the mobile examiner is going to come take my blood, they said, no, 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 no. We don't vary the veins. So, of course, I thought, yeah, scarring is going to result. I don't really want that to happen. But the phlebotomist also told me that when they go out to do a blood draw, they're instructed, use one and only one of the two arm veins. So, we have scarring and more scarring, and the consequence of that for later on is not my favorite. So, my fellow Lemtradians, I just made that up. Ick! What are we going to do about all the scarring? Well, here's one thing that we can hope for.
I'm sorry about poking you twice.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid that in the future.
Oh, yeah, I try to avoid it every time. Because I don't like needles. I don't like to be poked, so I don't want to poke people more than once.
I forgot what those ones are called.
Those are called, they're tiger top tubes.
Like, I was gonna say zebra, I'm like, I don't think
They're called tiger top tubes, but they're also called SSTs, which is serum separator tubes.
Oh.
Because you see what that stuff in the bottom? Because I'm gonna go home and I'll put it in the centrifuge.
So you'll spin it.
I'll spin it down, and what that does is that'll move up and it separates the red blood cells from the serum. So that's why they're called SSTs.
And which one do they want?
They want the serum.
What are we going to do? I don't know, but I would encourage you to keep tabs on the company called Theranos, Theranos. It's a company that's attempting to kind of change the way blood tests are done, diagnostic tests, and their thing is you can get the blood you need from a finger prick. They have what are called microtubules, so instead of test tubes they have these little tubes. Okay, it's all I know about them is it's a billion-dollar company competing with the other multi-billion-dollar companies, Quest Diagnostics and LabCorp. So Quest Diagnostics is the one that is doing the blood monitoring, remember, required by the FDA for Genzyme's Lemtrada. That's a requirement by the FDA. Anyway, they're apparently contracted with Quest Diagnostics here in California. I don't know about elsewhere. So this new company, Theranos, is taking on those big competitors. And I think they're established in the Phoenix, Arizona area. And I think they're established a little bit in the Palo Alto, California area. And I think they're trying to expand by having places in Walgreens that you can go and give a blood sample. Now, I have no idea if it would qualify for the kinds of tests that we need, but wouldn't it be nice if all we had to do was prick the finger and get a little bit of blood? Now, there's critics for this company Theranos, and one of them is we don't have enough peer-reviewed science. The FDA actually doesn't review some of the things they're doing, so that's not a problem. But for example, I think I read that one of the competitors said that it would produce a blood product that's problematic because it would have contamination from all the stuff that was on your skin of your finger, and it would have like micro capillaries all messed up in it. Anyway, Theranos might save us if all we can do is a pinprick for blood, our blood tests. I would prefer to save my veins for bigger things. Let's hope.